And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, George Kirby.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
And now here is number 38. The pitch. That's in there. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 110.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Fouled off to the right. The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Mickey.
And next for L.A., Mickey Moniak. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Now move to first. And diving back is Trout. Back over to first. And he's back again. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. There's a swing and a drive. And gone. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Randall Grichuk now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Jose Caballero. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that. Even
jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Josh Rojas. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
No outs. Runner on second. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Man at second. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And it gets by him. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. Now a relay to third, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now, Cal Raleigh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes. Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP, and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. And that is cut on and missed, and it's 2-2. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That next offering upstairs.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Rodriguez on third with 2 out. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Mike Ford will hit next. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. 0-1 down. Next offering is outside. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So 2 down. Here's Jared Kelenic. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Picks it up with the bare hand to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Yeah, the batter now, Ty France. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Seattle at the plate, Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one missed. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here is C.J. Cron. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he hit a 504-foot home run that was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazara hit one 505 feet.
Yeah, that home run tied Giancarlo Stanton's 504-foot home run at Coors Field when he was with the Marlins in 2016.
Cron retired.
Batting it, the catcher, number 14.
Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one missing low. That's in there. Tied up here in the early going. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Angels are gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Dylan Moore. Ohtani back to work. On the ground. And that one handled. On to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Now that second baseman, Jose.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Reached on an infield single his first time. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And the right-hander deals. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Pitching coach making his way to the mound. All quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. smash down the left field line. Makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. We are tied 2-2. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be number 9.
Zach Neto.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, number 38. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
And he deals. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's inside. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up. Rojas settles under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Ohtani, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Now 1-1. 1-1 now. Bounced up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. Here's Trout, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. Over to first, and he's safe. Pitch out, but no action. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Move to first. Ohtani back in. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Just missed. Mickey Moniak would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-0 down. Shohei on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Here's a 1-1. To the right side. Moore takes it to the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Angels strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Here comes a pitch. That's through there for a strike. Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul ball. And here it comes. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. And a 1-2. And he dodges that fastball.
It's a good take.
The punch out there. And that's the first out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Trout is there. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He reached out a walk his first time. In there for strike 1. Bounced out to short. Slings it across, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Randal Grichuk. Kirby back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the plate. The count now 2-2. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Moore under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied 2-2. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the fourth, and now the DH, Mike Ford. The right-hander back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jared Kelenic up next for the Mariners. That's in there. Strike one. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ty France up next for the Mariners. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ball popped up and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Dylan Moore. In the air, left side. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Flying around third is France. One run across. Passes third. He wants it all. Escobar with a relay home. The tag out. But one run does score on the play before the inning ends. So they get one run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels 2. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan Ohtani. Ground ball right side. Whips it to Moore. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 9. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That hits the dirt. 1-0. Just missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, number 38. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Now 1-1.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. And another ball.
2-2 down.
Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Angels go quietly there. They trail it 3-2. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Jose Caballero.
The second baseman, Jose Caballero.
And a pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. In there safely.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Josh Rojas getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 34.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. One of the things that's cool is Rodriguez, even as young as he is, has formed kind of a neat relationship with Ichiro Suzuki. They met back in 2019 when Julio asked to take a photo with Ichiro, and the relationship has grown since then. And a pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to Cron. It's a double play.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And delivers outside. Caballero at third with 2 away. And misses inside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And he takes a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Struck him out looking. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels 2. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ohtani tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. The 2-2. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's Mike Trout.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd of the year. It's 3-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, the guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that's in there for strike 1.
All ones the count.
Right through there for a strike. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held up. Righty to the plate. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And now the right fielder, Randall Grichuk, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one ripped left field. Kelnick going back some more to the warning track, makes the catch. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Mike Ford.
The designated hitter.
Ford, in his 3rd season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Ohtani back to work. That's a strike.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
2-1 now. Fought off foul. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, center field. Trout settles under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 10, Jared.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kelenic, 1 for 2. Kelenic goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Strike 1. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And he deals. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Dylan Moore. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he pumps it a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Hard hit to third. Whips it across, and that's the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still tied 3-3. Top of inning number 7, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, number 5.
The wind and the pitch.
Escobar.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Justin Topa appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Spire getting loose as well. Righty delivers. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Kelenic makes the catch. 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Angels are gone in order. Score remains tied at 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Jose Caballero.
Second baseman.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And a strike in there.
0-2.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And up next for Seattle, Josh Rojas.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
That one's in there, 0-1. That's towards center. Trout is there. Puts the squeeze on it. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 44.
Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. Grichuk hustles it back in. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. In there for strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, go ahead run at scoring position. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Seattle, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So in now for the Angels, number 9. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a pop-up. Caballero on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Number 38 in the box now. Take strike one. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Dominic Leone getting loose out there. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a bouncer towards first, but foul. The 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Moore under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. And Joyce. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Not in time. He's safe. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. And it'll bring up Mike Ford. First pitch, and he just misses. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And now Jared Kelnick. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. The 1-1. Pulls that one foul. And now it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Nobody left for Seattle. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back in Seattle, we go to the 9th. Now it's going to be Mike Trout. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch misses way outside. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Saucedo up and loosening in the pen. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. Mickey Moniak the next to hit for the Angels. And that's in there for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trout on the move. And he grounds one to the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Hernandez to third. Safe. He beats it.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Randall Grichuk. Now a bunt towards third. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch downstairs. And the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him swinging. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Puts a bunt down. Caballero fires to first on the run. Got him, but they plate the go-ahead run.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Dominic Leone. He's making his second appearance of the season. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kelnick settles under it. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Angels 4 and the Mariners 3. Andrew Wantz takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
France in the box now, takes strike 1. fouled off. He was late. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
There's a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Goes down looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Jose Caballero up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.